Hi, my name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass. Hi, I'm Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the best filet mignon. It's going to be restaurant quality style, but at your house for half the price. You're going to love it. I have great tips, so stay tuned. But I am splurging on this awesome California Cabernet Alpha Omega, which is amazing. Will go great with the filet mignon. Let's get started. Now what we're going to be needing for this is an awesome filet mignon. It is 2-inch thick cut, beautiful cut. I have some aromatics with some thyme, rosemary, just a pat of butter, grapeseed oil, and salt and pepper. That's it. It's very simple, but delicious. You will definitely love it. 3 important tips before you even get started. Take out your filet mignon an hour to 30 minutes before, depending on how you keep the temperature of your house. If it's 80 degrees, maybe just 30 minutes. But I keep it at about 70, so I bring it out about an hour. Number 2, for what you're using in your pan, cast iron, copper core, or carbon steel. So I'm going to be working in steel today. Those are your 3 choices, and if you're using a cast iron, I'll give you different tips because the cast iron will definitely smoke on you. And the 3rd tip is do not salt your filet mignon until you are ready to go, because it will draw out all the moisture and it will make your filet mignon chewy and tough. So let's get started. Let's turn on our burner. Turn on that burner medium high. We want to get that pan screaming hot. And let's get some kosher salt. Now be very generous with this salt and pepper, because look how thick this filet mignon is. So you want to be very, very generous with it. So just throw that salt on there. Do not worry about it, because these are thick cuts of meat. Even if you want to salt the sides, you can definitely do that also. So there we go, and that's that simple, and the filet mignon is ready to get into the pan, but we want to get that pan screaming hot first. Okay, I have some grapeseed oil in the pan, and it just started to smoke, and we're using grapeseed oil because it could go up to a higher temperature. So the pan is screaming hot, and the grapeseed oil just started to smoke. Do you hear that? That's what you want to hear when you want to hit the pan. And you do not want to do anything now. Depending on the heat of your pan, between 2 to 3 minutes. You want a good restaurant quality sear on that. So right now we're not doing the aromatics or the butter or anything like that, because the butter will burn. So we're going to wait to flip it. Then we're going to add our aromatics, our butter, and then start basting over top of it. So we're going to let that go for 2 minutes. I've just let this go for 3 minutes actually. So let's take a look. Wow, look at that golden sear on that. That's what you wanted. That crispy golden brown sear. Now we're going to add our aromatics, and you're going to hear the snap, crackle, pop from the aromatics. That is normal because they're fresh. And you are going to add the butter. This is the time where you're going to be adding the butter. Now, to keep the butter from burning, you just move it around in the pan. But do not move the actual filet mignon. So just move the butter around in the pan with the aromatics. Let the aromatics release all of their flavor. And so what you want to do now is tilt the pan and just keep basting this. Okay, keep basting your filet mignon here for the next 3 minutes. And I have a very important tip. The oven was on and set at 400 degrees, right? So the oven is set at 400 degrees. And that is done in advance because we are putting this directly into the oven approximately for about 5 minutes. You'll need an instant read thermometer. You want to bring it out at about 125 because it will raise 5 degrees once you bring it up for the perfect medium rare. If you want a medium, leave it into 135 and then it will raise to 140 once you bring it out. So, and so on. I'll give all the different levels that you want to bring it out at, depending on how you like your filet mignon. But this is going perfect. I can smell everything that's going on in here. This is going to be awesome. So I'm going to put this right into the oven here very shortly. Now all we're going to do is add a pat of butter right on top of it. And we're going to place it right into the oven. We'll see you in about a few minutes, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the thickness of your steak, until the internal temperature reaches to about 125 for that perfect medium rare. Okay, it's time to get it out of the oven. Woo! Look how beautiful that filet mignon looks. Now, very important tip, extremely important tip here, is to remove it from the pan and let this rest. You want to let it rest for no less than 5 minutes. Do not cut into this. Please don't. All the juices will run out. That is an extremely, extremely important tip. And I can't wait to dig into this, and I hope you guys try it also. I would first like to thank all my subscribers. And if you're not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my recipes. But most important, let's dig into this restaurant-style quality filet mignon. You saw how easy it was, right? And I paired it with this amazing baked potato and a little salad. That is so good. And you saw how simple it was to make. Don't forget to pair it with this Alpha Omega Cab, which is amazing. I would like to thank you for stopping Wine and Dine with Jeff, and we'll see you next week.